Good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm Lotta with the Bakersman Collective.
DeeAnthony Goes, the best brand ambassador.
And we up in this thing this morning. Welcome to Sesh Sundaze, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let's see what we got in here. Of course, you know we streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram right now. So tap in with us. What up, Sonny? How you doing? How you doing? Good luck
What's
on
Sunny?
your float today. I know the Blood the River event is going
Oh, that's
down
today. I thought that was
in
in
Yakima.
August for some reason.
No, I think it's usually in July. And Sonny, please drop some info in the comments for the folks that might be interested.
And that's in Yakima?
It is indeed. It is indeed. It's a float down the Yakima River. You see, I don't know if y'all can 100% tell, but I just got my hair done. And what that means for me,
Oh,
what that means for
I
me is,
can't.
yeah. Well, it's nice and short and cute, like, and I appreciate it. You know
Man,
what I'm
why you do the
saying?
ball head? Why you do the ball head? Me and Cousin was talking about that yesterday. We was like, when girls cut their hair off, they always be like,
like the little
with your
side
finger,
thing.
with your finger.
Moving to the side. I love it, honestly. I saw it on TikTok. It was folks talking about this protective style that made it easier to just exist in the summer. And you know, we getting into the hot part, you know, a little bit. In my opinion, we gonna get there. And I don't want to be cooking, especially with travel
Oh
also
no.
to states that are currently hot. Oh no. Are
Um,
you looking for
yeah.
drugs?
Let me go grab an incense real quick.
Oh, okay, got it.
Let me
No
go grab an
problem.
incense real quick.
Let me just talk to y'all about my hair. My hair right now. So yeah, locks are an interesting thing, you know. You can swim with them if you so choose to. I'm about to catch a flight. You know what I'm saying? And so that's not gonna be it for me. But what does Sunny say about the Blunt the River? Come on, Sonny, drop the information so I can share it to the folks that may be tapping in and interested and sliding through. And this morning, let me share a little bit about what I'm smoking on. You know what I mean? Like it is.
What?
Oh, hello.
Oh, I was like, what happened?
Oh yeah, you know, I'm just a little bit of production value.
Come on, come on.
I am smoking rosin this morning. Shout out to Method. This is their 159U to 45 to 159U grade rosin, which is I personally feel pretty affordable on
I dig that.
market. You know what I'm saying? Beauty supply, beauty influencer. And you know, I have been dabbing, so it's almost out of there, but um, that's what I'm feeling like today. Well,
Well,
what you smoking on?
I got some double runts from 2727. I'm still fucking with 2727. I now
Hmm.
have three of their collectible items that I've collected. I'm trying to catch them all like Pokemon. I'm telling you.
It's the thing. I saw the gold box when I walked by. So I was like, "Ooh, I
I'm
can see
telling you,
how
that's
that."
what got me. I was like, what's in there?
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't
Yeah.
even share. This is a gum fruit, the strain. Which if you a anime loving nerd, is One Piece. It's the gum fruit that
Oh.
Luffy eats to become uh who he is, the ultimate
I feel
captain.
like that's a way for people nowadays in cannabis to try to captivate more people by like doing familiar things like that, using an anime term or anime name or calling this the Goku strain.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna buy that. I don't even watch anime, but I know who Goku is. Let me try that. Let me see what Goku hitting for. You know, he got that Kamehameha. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's he hitting for?
You said, "Well, how good is it? Let me know." Yeah, no, it's common. You know what I mean? That is marketing. That's where we've
Hmm.
gotten to, and that's why the banana is the best breakfast food. You know that there's nothing scientifically backing that. That's
About
just
banana. Yeah.
Yeah, that's advertising. It's why a staple American breakfast is eggs, fucking a meat source, meat on, and pancakes like that. It's
Or
marketing.
how about marketing sleep? they said we're supposed to
Mm.
get 8 hours of sleep. That wasn't doctor recommended. That was from a company, a bed company who said that so you can sleep on their mattress longer. And then we just ran with that. I learned that the other day.
Was it Serta?
Huh?
Serta, the mattress company? Was it them?
I
I feel like they've
don't
been around long enough.
remember, but it was the first one of the first mattress companies. They're like, did you know that the reason why we sleep 8 hours is because this company recommended it for their mattress, so everybody did that. It was like it was like a challenge, like that you can't sleep 8 hours in our mattress or something like that, and they did, and people proved them wrong. So now that was the
Wow.
best method of sleep. Hmm.
Wow, 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 wow. And so, yeah, that all of this information is out there. It's just hidden in books or whatever. You know what I mean? Wake
And
up
reading is
to
fundamental.
yup, and wake up, wake
I
up.
think it was Joe Jackson. I mean, what's his name?
Ike, Ike
Ike is
Turner,
Ike.
because anime. What?
Let me tell you, that picture is so iconic because you feel it. He wasn't even looking at you, but every time I see that picture, I'm like,
Don't say nothing to me. Oh, Jesus
nothing.
Christ. Please don't make me the target of that. I'm gonna just twiddle my fingers in the corner. Yeah, so it's very it's very interesting the things that people value, if you will, right? And I think marketing now from a social media perspective is like you got to be organic. You just got to be 100% yourself. But the whole time they're selling a self that doesn't exist. You know what I mean?
I be
Like
seeing rude people be hella nice on social media. Hi guys, you are a B word in real life. Put that on. Put on that nice glitter. No, I've never seen you like this.
Mm-mm. I think the other piece of it is that oh my goodness. When does it go too far, right? When does this? Because I was scrolling and there's a conversation about an influencer that was too caught up influencing and got hit by a cement truck. She was doing her daily walk, like in I think it was like lifestyle, my daily walk to work, like New York blogs, and promoting this lifestyle, ain't paying attention to the actual life. Gets hit by a truck, a cement truck. They tried to stop, you know what I'm saying, but
Whoa.
you know what I
Like
mean.
I'm aware of my surroundings. Like I don't be in the phone that much. Like if I'm crossing the street, I need to see.
That's
So I always
that's
tell
what.
people, people
Mhm.
be walking in their phone or walking, talking to somebody like this. How are you walking forward, looking
Right,
this way or looking this way?
right. None of those. You must be aware of your surroundings at all times. That's
Uh-oh.
that's how you end
Do
up
not
caught up. What's up?
disturb.
Oh, people
I
calling
said, do
you
not
already.
disturb.
You a busy
They're
man.
texting everything. I forgot.
They're like, he's awake now because he's online.
I've been awake since 5 o'clock for them. 4. I
Mm,
was like, I just went to bed.
mm-mm. That's rude. I honestly don't want to be talking to people outside of this sesh before 10 a.m. Like nine,
That's usually my
personally.
goal.
9 in person, but 10 a.m. if I'm reaching out, making calls or anything like that. Just I feel like that gives
Reaching
everyone time to
out.
wake up.
Yeah,
Okay,
no one cares
yeah.
about my waking up.
What,
They be
you
like,
let them
get
know.
up, right? Call them right now.
It's been you had what a week, uh, a solid week for yourself. You had two performances or one performance.
Just one. I got two
Mm.
next week, actually.
Oh,
Hmm.
yay! All right, how do you feel your performance went?
It was great. The show was cool. Like, you know, how do I say this? You know how we work
Yeah,
and the things that we do. You've seen how me and Swiggle work and how we advertise and go live and do all these things. So I feel like, there's a lot to be learned from other people who like to do these kind of events, who've never done them before or who haven't done them much. So I just want to be
yeah,
some help.
yeah.
But other than that, um, I feel like it was great. All my people came. Like the audience was like 95% of my people. It was really dope.
As
And
it
I saw
is.
like my younger cousin came. A girl that I went to school with and grew up with, who I love so much, pulled up, and I haven't seen her since my brother passed. Type. Oh no, I ran into her actually. I randomly run into her like at a store, like at a random club. But
Mm-hmm.
like that's my dog, and it was dope. I did a lot of performance tracks, which is kind of new for me because I like the crutch of singing to the music sometimes and stuff. Because
Right.
it's like people don't understand when you do performance tracks, there's ad libs and harmonies and things that are missing from that
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. You know what I mean? So it's like I need those, but I was a little hoarse all day yesterday from Fremont Friday, trying not to do too much, and I didn't. I thought I did the least, and I was
Mm-hmm.
still, but I killed it with crack. Killed it.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's exactly how you should feel. And I'm glad that you're listing all the notes that you can learn from for the next performance, right? Because like it's self evaluation is absolutely needed. There's both sides. I crushed it, and this is these are the areas where I could have improved or done a little bit different or learned from my experience. Um and I think that
And
happens
then
with all events. With you know what I mean, as you grow as a person, that should happen with everything. What up? I can't
you can
see,
always tell. You can always tell to me like who does this and who's new to it and stuff. And like, for instance, I had features and I made it known that I needed two mics and multiple mics, but when I got there, there wasn't that. And I was
um,
irritated about that because I'm like, now this is ghetto because me and Goldie are playing hot potato with the microphone. And
right.
I'm funny, I clown. I kind of did that on the microphone. I was like, okay, y'all, don't blame us. It's a little ghetto, so we're gonna be playing hot potato with the microphone, but y'all gonna get
Mhm.
this.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna still give you a show, but
Yeah.
who is running these lights? You know the divas. I love it. You was one of them.
Because my
The
thing
house
is
lights is too bright. What's going on?
I'm like Beyonce.
Mhm.
But I'm just
The
like, I was
fan.
tell
The fan.
the DJ had said to me, he's like, in the future, and he didn't know me like that. He's like, in the future, you would want to mention all these things and say this is that. I said, well, in the past, I did do that.
Yeah.
You're talking about the future. I did that for this show in the past, like already checked all the boxes off before I
Right.
got here. That's why I got here at 3 o'clock. It didn't go on until 7.
Right. Sound check. What up?
Yeah, and just to make sure everything was together. But like I said, it wasn't a horrible show. It was like you know what I mean? Little
Hmm.
mistakes or whatever, but next time bigger and better. It was a great venue. People popped up. I brought some people from outside
Hmm.
inside because I met these girls. I'm like, hey, I performed like where we want to see. They came.
Hmm.
And that was at four
Okay.
o'clock when I told them. They came back at 7.
Okay. Love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's what's up. And I
Hmm.
think that's the really awesome part of now cuz you've spent I in talking to you in the last couple of years. Last year you spent a year almost damn near 2 years performing everywhere else a bunch of times and now you're performing over and over again locally in the city and I love that for you. So like the folks that
Hmm.
haven't gotten to see your show and your growth now can pull up on you in all these different places. So
And I
again,
feel as an artist, I feel the growth, even performing and singing the songs, because I notice now I sing them a different way.
mm,
Like,
mhm,
uh, like it's like an octave higher because my voice is low, very low. So when I sing certain things, I do it higher. Like voodoo. Love me in the morning, leave me
mhm,
in the afternoon. That's how I go. But yesterday I was like, leave me in the afternoon type shit. And it works.
mhm.
So I'm like, okay. So songs that I've been singing, I sing them a little different because I know to do it different, you don't have to sing it verbatim like the track. There's
Yep,
things
yep.
that I can do with my voice and harmonies that I can do with my voice on the own that you can't hear.
Oh, what up, Will? Thanks for a little bit of advice in the comments. Shout out to you, Ian, and everybody that's tapping in to the sesh. You know what? You know what? In none of these comments, sorry, Deanth, I'm about to acknowledge what you said.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
Echo. Get on
uh,
that hand.
yeah. What you smoking
What
on?
the fuck are you smoking?
What? Like this is crazy. Like y'all in here just like you don't have to pay a toll or nothing.
She said attendance. Are you here or
Hello?
not?
Yeah, run it. And then what up? Daisy, good morning. Happy Sesh Sunday to y'all as well. What you smoking on? We got comments left and
Oh,
right. We
for instance, like jealousy. You know jealousy. They
yeah.
be mad because I'm saying, oh, no, no. Or not in the mood. Sometimes I can't help it. Now I'm like, right now I'm being selfish. I just can't help it. So I know how to sing this
Got
shit
it.
different and better for live performances.
For sure.
Because
Got it. So
when you're doing live track shit, it's just you. Ain't no backing no more.
right, absolutely. So you gotta preserve your voice. What up? So Will said he's smoking on Scatterlight, fucking great sativa. Ian
Oh,
said he's what up, 12 plate. Ian said
ooh.
smoking on Push Pop Live Rosin by Green State. You know what I'm saying? I just took a bit of dab from Method. It was a gum fruit. Fabulous out there. Bruh, don't know his own lyrics. 12 plate, get off the live with your drama,
I
okay?
do. I was singing
Yeah.
multiple songs. You came in here late or something. Mind your business. Kick him out of here, actually. Get him out of here. Kick him out.
Like,
Get him
because
out.
we get rid of the
Because I'm not
trolls.
in the mood. Look. Speaking of it.
Okay. So on this wonderful Sesh Sunday, we done caught up. It's a beautiful day to get out
No,
in the
we didn't.
city.
We still didn't talk about something. I've been
Mm,
waiting for you to bring it up.
okay. What do we need to talk about?
The boat.
Oh. Okay, let's talk about it.
Oh,
We took
Omar,
his
where you at?
I thought that was gonna be in the same like messy minutes, but you know
Okay,
what? This is
okay, okay,
no. Honestly, because I actually have some facts and some articles to discuss, but this is a good segue into articles, right?
okay.
This is an example of Washington's cannabis industry's attempt at creating community and connection around this plant, right? Like this is an attempt of a company to not only showcase what they've been doing for the last year or so and bring folks together from the businesses that they work with, but also like have an experience with that, a bit of cannabis hospitality, if you
Sneak.
will. So I'm gonna let you take it from there, DeAnthony.
Okay, so we got invited on this yacht, y'all. Big, beautiful boat. We outside. We sitting there like, oh, y'all. We all waiting for a little bit because the boat was late. We was like, okay, we see it coming up. And we're like, oh, the boat, y'all. We about to go get on it, get it cracking. Wait in line. We get on the boat. We're like, ooh. Now they say ain't no smoking flower and there's no open flames. We understood that. So we brought dabs and we brought vape pens and stuff like they requested us to do.
Mhm.
Now, as soon as we get online, we hit this way. There's a buffet food right there. Segue to the food. Fat plate. We're grubbing. We're eating. The food's great. We start going out to the water. We're out there, what, 15, 20?
I
We're
don't
like,
know. When I started seeing
we.
sites, yeah,
We're
it's
like, we. Then
happy.
we turn around. I'm like, oh, we must be going in a circle. We turn back around and then we get back to the dock.
Huh?
And the man gets on the microphone and he's like, hey, so we're turning around and we're not leaving again because they were smoking or something to that effect that he said. He basically said, we're not going nowhere else on this boat. We're docked. And oh, well, they closed the bar and we're on there for like 30 minutes just on there, not what's going on. Then they're like, well, we're not leaving again, but you guys are more than welcome to stay on this docked boat and kick it. And if you want to go smoke now, you guys can. We're all grown. We're going to go do that. 'Cause what are we doing?
Yeah, mass exodus. I think so. Okay, I think my experience aligns with yours. A couple of factors. The person that hopped on the mic didn't tell us about the smoking situation. Someone from the table I was sitting at least for me, someone from the table I was sitting at got up to go figure out what was going on. They came back
Hmm.
with the report and was like, the bar's closed. Hold on. I gotta back up a little bit. So we out
Let's just get a
having
little emotional.
a little we fun, right? We having a good ass time, and I would have loved it if the boat actually turned around. It didn't actually like turn around. It just stopped and reversed that motherfucker.
Okay, is that what
That's
happened?
that's what happened because
Okay.
we went in one direction and was like
Yeah.
seeing all these sights, and then all of a sudden we started seeing the same sights but like backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I'm like,
and
and I said turn around because we're walking back and forth on the boat. So I just
right,
noticed I'm walking
right.
this way and we're going back this way.
Right, absolutely. It makes sense because we went at that time. We got around, circled, and to see whatever's. They had different sections, and the DJ was doing his damn thing on the
He
boat. I'm
was.
gonna get
He
just
was.
go off DJ. So we get to the dock, and that's when the announcement is made that we are now docking. You can go smoke on in the park here if you'd like. We are going to reopen the bar. The festivities aren't over. Please stay and party or what have you, which is cool. But like this, let me be specific. This cruise, this marketing cruise, is for the cannabis industry workers.
For
So
sure. But I agree.
everybody basically go ahead.
You said there was a what other a bra a bar?
Yeah, two bars. There was the
Yeah.
upstairs and downstairs bar,
Yes. Actually,
serving
I
all
think there
kinds
was
of
three.
drinks.
No, there was three. I think because remember on the
Oh,
backside where we were in that corner, I think there was a bar too. That's what that
uh,
was over there in the corner
got it, got it, got it.
on
So
the
maybe
boat side
three
that we were
bars.
on. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the frustration is that, there is no poly use allowed in Washington state. That's like state law. So the same people that govern liquor do govern cannabis, but you can't have both in the same venue. It's at risk to your license. We don't know more than what we're sharing and experience wise, which was we started really having fun with this dope ass experience. And overall, it was great to see all the various faces of this industry, and the
Mm-hmm.
company like really spent a solid amount of money and planning to make this an enjoyable experience. But it is once again the battle of like what is legal in a state where cannabis is legal. Like the hanging, what is legal about hanging out and enjoying this in group, and you know what I mean, and
So
it's
I but
nothing.
I so but my question is though, okay, because it wasn't their boat, so knowledgeably, but are you not allowed to have that kind of situation on your boat that you own
Yeah,
in the
I
water?
don't think so. I don't think you're allowed.
Okay.
I think technically you're not supposed to be drinking and navigating a boat at all.
That's why I was confused at that. I was like, well,
And
there's
I would
liquors on here.
right. That's why you have a captain and the crew. Like you can be drunk on the boat, but you can't be drinking and driving the boat, just
Right,
like you
right,
can
right, right.
drinking and driving your car. I, Now I don't know what happens when you have cannabis in open water or anything like that, or in state water. And if folks can follow up with us if they know something, I'll continue to look into that, and maybe we'll share it on our next sesh because I want to know now.
Me too,
But
because I just
yeah,
don't get it.
yeah, it's what I don't get is how we continue to crush the hospitality that should exist around this plant because you've built whole industries around alcohol. You don't mind that beer is being advertised at sporting events where children could see it. You don't care. You actually want that to happen. Lots of money. Clydesdale horseless. You advertise to everybody with that. Yet cannabis can only be seen from this one specific lens, this one little pocket, and you can only extract the wealth from its commerce. And it's like you got to give something. I'm leaving here
It's
with
like
some.
Robin Hood. It's Robin Hood around here.
Rob from the rich and get to the poor. I wish they.
Well,
It's the
like I
reverse
mean,
Robin Hood. They
that's what
robbing
I
from the
bet.
poor. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like they're not bothering the drinkers, the high class
Mhm,
crystals. They come in here doing the dirt. They digging the
mhm.
dirt, meaning the weeds comes from the dirt. You know what I mean? Like y'all fucking with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Um,
Oh, Canaloo said something. Navigatable waterways are under federal jurisdiction when cannabis remains illegal. It's illegal to smoke or do consume weed on a boat in Washington.
yeah. Again,
Wow.
here, but and like getting
Oh,
out.
it's also public consumption, which is
Right,
illegal.
right, absolutely. But and this is where we're bumping into the reality of people's like leisure time in Seattle summer, which is getting out on the water and enjoying themselves responsibly. And like there was no other drama at that event except for the confusion
No.
as to to stoners why can't enjoy themselves. Please understand
And
that.
we did what we were told too.
Hmm.
I don't recall anybody flaming up anything. We had vapings, we all had dabs on
Yeah,
even myself. I was like,
yeah.
fuck it, that's the rules. We gonna get high. Fuck
Right.
it.
So the confusion was 100% real, and the exodus was also. Because the minute they said, "Oh, you can smoke in the park," where did they go? To the fucking
And
park,
the boat. And I didn't see nobody get back. We was out there for a long time. Even when we
kicking
left,
it.
they was everybody was still kicking it on the ground.
Yeah, yeah. Found a shady spot, toking it
So
up.
I saw a fact yesterday 'cause we were talking about drinking and beers and blah blah
Mm.
blah. So it says Washington State is the state that drinks the least amount of beer.
Mm.
With the fact, and I was like, well, I wonder why.
Right. Hmm.
But that was the fact to know. We were at the very bottom with like the numbers were so small compared to every other number. I was like, dang,
Yeah, we're really
we
not.
were
I
getting
would
drunk.
like to.
Like Boston and New York was up there.
Yeah, but that's it. Beer makes sense to me because like there's such a craft. Like you have ciders, you pockets like cideries out here. It's wine country out here.
Yeah,
And then on the other
Cannabis
hand, I
County.
right exactly, and then on the other side of that, still I've noticed is people like hard liquor. Like they'll go buy a fifth from a store, quick, fast, in a
Fortunately,
hurry for a kickback or whatever. That's not uncommon in most places, but there are more restrictions to that accessibility. Like being able to buy liquor in a grocery store, that blew my shit. You know,
uh,
I didn't have to go to a specific space to go buy that liquor in Florida like I would always have to.
Cataloo says a homie on the boat said he saw us going to smoke in the shade by the building there, and he said, "Y'all look like y'all were in high school going to smoke." That's where they push us to the shadows on the sunniest days on the boat. But you know what's
Right.
funny? We had that conversation before we got on the boat when we were
Uh
sitting
huh.
there. I was like, we look like the misfits in high school, just over here skipping.
the, if you looked at the wide array of individuals that showed up, the like what they was wearing, the colors, all those things, like they are those kids in school, And I love that this industry has allowed the workers and people involved with it to just 100% embrace themselves, whatever that looks like. And I also hate that we are still policed in this manner. That even the police don't actually have to be there for us to still be under some sort of control, right?
They
And
are the imaginary Debo. I heard on the boat the
honestly,
whole time. I heard the music. Doom, 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 doo, doo, doo.
so
We were on the
the
boat.
creak, the little creak
Yeah.
of the bike.
He was like, "Oh, the boat
Mm,
stopped. What's going on?" Oh, Debo.
uh, Debo coming. And you know what? Debo don't go places like Cali because Craig live in Cali. You feel me?
They listen from what I've seen on my own. You yourself, with your own eyes, and been there. They kicks it out there. It's like you can do it. Had here. It's here. Kick it.
Mm, mm. Crazy to think the boat company would rent the boat to a cannabis company for an event, then dock because there's cannabis consumption on the boat. Sad to
I felt
hear.
robbed. I felt
Yeah,
robbed. Yeah.
absolutely. They said dress to impress, and everyone brought their full and possible neurodivergence on fashion display. 100%. And I say this in a moment where San Francisco, all right, because we just talked about Sacramento, but San Francisco now legalized Amsterdam style cannabis cafes.
We can go sit, chill, eat, drink, coffee.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Let me show y'all.
Wow.
Uh, Marijuana. Wow! Cries in Washington.
Okay. No, for real.
So they're going to allow cannabis cafes to serve food and non-alcoholic drinks along on-site consumption of marijuana. The law passed in 2024, but like again, what I'm saying to Virginia over there trying to write their legislation, it honestly takes time. So 2 years before they actually get this off the ground, and right now it's starting at the level of retailers. Um, Only those establishments may sell cannabis for on-site use for a year only. So they gave them kind of a head start. And the thought behind this is that um, they've noticed a dip in a number of retailers, and so probably not as dramatically as here in Washington, but they've noticed this dip within their uh, um, city, and they want to kind of help embolden so inclined business owners. Like, if you got the space to do it and you want to do it, go ahead. Some folks aren't thrilled about it, right? Like, everyone has their opinion about it, but will it help? Well, let's just see. They're actually trying something.
Actually, I like that. But remember, I said that. I think it was like a
Yeah.
month or two ago we were talking about here, and I was like, give us a chance, give us a trial, like give us like 90 days to see if it works or not. And then like we tried it, didn't work. No, you know what I mean? Because I'm
No,
like, you
I
guys
want a
don't give
year.
us. Well, I mean, I would just say at least because they don't give us no day. They're like, we
Mhm.
thought about it. No, well, we didn't
Yeah,
even try it yet. You didn't even see if it worked.
yeah. I say a year because, like, what if you need to get a property? What if you need to put your operating agreement together? Like, all of these things to fold into business operation is going to take a lot longer than 3 months. That's why when you're offering this sort of business license or this sort of opportunity, add years to your thought process, just in general. But give me the year, give me the 2 years, and study it the whole
Yeah,
time. Make
yeah.
informed decisions. Like, why not? Oh, because you need more staffing for that, and so
We
we're just
found
trying
it.
to
We
save
just
on
found
our.
that.
Yeah, you're trying to save on the budget. Okay, but like, is this where we want our tax dollars being spent? That's what I'm saying as a citizen. Because you're talking to two people that want this. Who else wants this? If you want to see these sort of events in Washington State, you have to start saying something to your legislators. Because if they don't hear enough voices that aren't from people that work within the cannabis industry, if they don't hear it from everybody, we've got to focus on the main things the governor set out, which is like housing, which is the children, which is, and if you look at all the legislation that is passing on the background that like has Governor Ferguson's hand on it, like, it is impacting four areas, and I think most of which is what he ran on tenant wise, to become the governor. All I'm saying is wake the fuck up and look locally at ways you can impact this conversation here in Washington State if you're tired of crying about all the shit that everybody else has around us. Because
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. We crying about it because we just experienced it being robbed from us. Even just trying to
Have fun on a
tiptoe,
boat.
you know what I'm saying? Tiptoe around some of the restrictions there are. Be as responsible as possible by, like, okay, let's not do no flames, let's not do no unsafe shit, and let's just be respectful and calm. And in still doing that, the fun got ruined. So, like,
But my
help
thing is,
us.
how did the captain know you were driving?
Oh yeah, you can
Who
smoke that
told?
shit. Oh, and they
The
got
dabs?
ops. I'll give it. The boat ops was tight. Again, no insult to
Yeah,
them.
that was security guard. He just the one security guard
Ops
was
was
on
tight
it.
on every level. You're not risking our business operation, and I don't fault them for that.
No,
You
they're doing their job.
understand? I just don't think it has to be that way because, again, there were three bars, and what is likely to happen with a boat full of extremely drunk people?
Someone's gonna fall over. That's my thought.
It's happened before, like, you know what I mean? Or
This
a
is my
fight,
thing.
just
Speaking of
drama.
fight, speaking of fight, see, that's where I was
Mhm.
going, Lana. You was reading my mind. I feel like for us to get what we want, why don't we just do this? All the people who say no, line up. For all the people who say yes, just line up, and we can all go ahead up. And whoever win that whole fight with the yes and no, we get it. So if the no people win, we can't do it now. I feel like
Yeah.
we're gonna win though. Line it up. Because even people who don't fight, I feel like if you walk to Cindy who don't fight at all, and you walked up and snatch her weed, I think she will grab you, give it. What do you think? You know what I mean? Let's come
Right.
on, run it,
Oh,
line up.
I feel like everyone agrees with you. We just do it in voting. You know what I'm saying? Like, the yeses and the noses in the voting process, and less of the. You said UFC, bitch. Meet me in the ring. Did you watch any of the fights? I heard a lot of folks talking about them, but I ain't watching any of the fights.
No, I
I love
didn't.
a good fight.
It's so much stuff has been going on. Let me tell you,
So
I seen a
much.
post from did you see Get the Gas posts where she was
Yes.
like, "If you don't can't find nothing to do in Seattle, you what did she say? Basically, you're a loser.
You're a
That's
loser.
your fault
Yeah,
because
you're a loser.
their last Sunday, I had a list of 12 events that were happening at the same time, and I
Right.
wanted to cry because I wanted to go to half of them, and they all started from four to half of them. Like one of them started at three, the other one started at five, the other one started at four. Well, I'm going to be at this one already, and two of them start.
And they're not in the same area, so I just can't hop around to them now.
We did. We did it. We went to a few of them. We did enough, but it
Mhm.
was just like there was 12 things to do.
Right.
On Friday, there was multiple things to do, including free Fremont Friday.
Right. Absolutely. Was
Yesterday
it
there was
good? Did
multiple
you?
th- Yeah, I went
How
to
was it?
Fremont Friday.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tried to
Did you?
you see my shirt. I
Yeah.
tried to I knew I had a show. So I was like, okay, sit down, be quiet. It didn't I tried because I'm like,
Mhm.
I need this for
Mhm.
tomorrow. I try to shut up. I try to be quiet. As soon as I walk in there, it was like I got on the horse on the merry-go-round, and there was everybody I knew was just everywhere. I gave this person a hat. I was like, whoa! Ah, yeah. Everybody was
Mhm.
there. It was
Mhm.
so crazy. It was
Mhm.
cracking. It was cracking.
Good.
Everybody was
Good.
there. Larry
I
Rose and
saw
Lex even
D.
pulled up.
Oh shit! I saw DJ Vega
Yeah.
was on the lineup, and I was like, oh, I thought about it.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you,
Mm.
it
Mhm.
everybody was there. I don't know why everybody was there that day. Maybe they thought Larissa was coming, but there was like people that I don't see there every time that was there that day. I was like, dang, everybody's here today.
It's
It was
gonna grow
cool.
all summer. I love this
Yeah,
for them. I love
it
this
was
for them.
cracking. We got to get
They
you out there
went
one
into.
time.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm just real sad that I'm not going to the Larissa
I
situation.
know, I
Her
know.
sick about it. Actually, so much shit is going on next weekend too. Again, outside of like the local events,
And they be
concerts.
free.
Yeah, outside of those dope ass local events that are going on out here, there are concerts going on regularly at all the venues right now. You know what I'm
DJs,
saying? Yeah, like there's too
Shaq and Jazzy
much.
Jeff was just here the past couple weeks.
Just go outside. Just go outside.
Let's go.
What up, Chris? Okay, so
I'm
actually, I'm glad
about
you're in
to.
here, Chris, because I want your thoughts on this as we come into a close. I guess the military warned that Trump's rescheduling move doesn't allow use by service members, right? So the the Department of War. I stutter through that because like why anyway. The Department of War has issued a memo to senior Pentagon leadership, making it clear that they can't actually use it. And I saw that and I was like, y'all
What
a
we
bunch of
say?
busters.
What did we say? We said, yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be y'all a bunch of busters because if y'all remember, maybe a couple months ago, there was a big blurb that was out there that was like, listen, if you want to join the military and you got cannabis charges, it's okay. It's cool with us. You could get up in here if you got these previous charges, but don't be using it while you up in here. That's what they just letting you know now.
I've
All
never
them other
been to the
things.
military, but
Yeah.
I feel like I was told and I heard some things that there have been drug usage or things like that to help win wars or win fights or win battles to stay up longer. What's that? Did that change too?
Mm.
Am I making that up?
I will say there have been wars about drugs. There have been drugs exchanged for support, on the ground level of wars. Yeah. That to win a war, I have no who wins in a war. Don't
True.
understand the concept at all because I heard the opium fields in Afghanistan, right? The poppy seeds, like that was a big control factor, because its export outside of its oil, and then think of the individuals that came back from those battles and wars. Not necessarily right individuals at this moment in time. They have a lot of trauma from what occurred
Yeah.
over there. So I say nobody wins. And
Yeah.
then in this dynamic, if they want to smoke a little bit of weed because they stress the fuck out, you're like,
Yeah.
no. Like, you're no.
Because you can drink in the military and they're supposed to be even now or equal.
No one believes that, D'Anthony.
I
That is
do.
a it's it's not it's equal in your life, but not in the alcohol is legal. Cannabis is not. Alcohol, it has its own pathway that folks do not want to see cannabis take, which is why it has been in cuffs for as long as it has been. Simply because look at the community that has been involved with the plant from the very beginning. Okay, hookah lounges exist even though they're in violation of
Every
smoking
day.
regulations, and no one really bothers them. So, what would stop a cannabis rec store from opening a shop next door? I don't know if
That is
that's
not
actually.
true.
I
Yeah,
don't
that is
know if
not
that's
true.
actually true. They do be fucking with them
They
hookah
be
lounges
they
heavily,
yes, they
heavily.
do. I was
Yeah.
just about to say that too. They
Hmm.
absolutely do. And they be kicking
Yeah.
down doors, they be waiting outside, and they be fucking with
Right.
the patrons after.
Yep.
Yes. I know that
All
factually.
especially because most of them are owned by people that are not American
Hmm.
citizens. It's a lot of extra pressure. So if you
And they be
Google,
doing stuff
yeah,
too.
yeah, if you Google hookah lounges, there aren't that many, especially in King County at all.
But I've
And
also told once they get busted, they just move around and they keep it going. It's a
absolutely,
revolving door. So they can fuck
absolutely,
with a
that is
lot.
true.
It's a lot
That
of
is true.
after hour stuff going on too. That's why.
And like we're relegated to these outskirts of operations when we could just be like regular businesses because folks want this type of commerce.
So question again.
What up?
So, speaking about the hookah lounge, say somebody
Mm,
owned their own big garage and they just wanted to open up to have a party on their property, and
yeah.
you could do that in hookah and stuff too.
I don't know about that because are you selling tickets? What else is
Not
there? So
selling
many.
like, all right,
Yeah, like there's
okay,
so many.
yeah.
Like, how is the business actually being structured and run? Is it
So you
zoned
can't
for
even have a
that?
party. So you can't even charge people $5 to come to your house for a
Mm.
party after the club.
Again, I think it's like, is it zoned for that? How much of a disturbance is that going to be? And do you own the property that you're charging people? All it's just like a lot of factors. But
Okay,
and then when you're saying, okay, inside consumption in Washington State, you're bumping up against the Indoor Clean Air Act every single time. That's why hookah lounges get pressed, right?
okay.
They outlawed smoking in areas where. Uh, what do you call it?
It was like
Employees have to,
2006
yeah, employees have to exist
because I
as
remember
well.
I used to go to this club called Spectrum. It was an underage club. You could be
Mm,
15 to 20 to go there. And we were
mm,
able to smoke cigarettes and stuff inside. And I think I was about 18 when that was done. They were
yeah.
like, hey, no smoking in the club because you got to smoke upstairs in the club up there. And then it
Mm,
was done.
hmm So all of that, and that was a bipartisan effort in the state to get across the line. So undermining that with consumption inside is a hard push, which is why Representative Melody Morgan just went about cannabis hospitality licenses, tried to allow direct to consumer sales to happen on site, and the consumption could happen like in a tent in the back, right? They were trying to work around to get us a type of license where we could do this, and it was shut down. And shout out to Melanie Morgan. She's looking for fundraising. So if you're from Tacoma, look into her, Representative Morgan. But also when the legislative session comes up, like pay attention to see what gets introduced. Hey, Toke Fest was litty like a double D
That's why
titty.
I started laughing. I
Oh my
couldn't.
god! I'm glad you went. Oh man.
Did you get your
Um,
ticket? Or you're not going to be here, huh?
no, no Toke Fest.
Not for
Oh,
that, for what you sent me the other day.
oh yeah, I got my ticket to Turp Wars. I'm gonna be in the
Me
building
too.
at Turp
Me too.
Wars.
I got
Yeah.
mine too.
Okay.
Yeah. Right when you sent it, I was in there. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Ah.
Right in his piece. Yeah. So if
Yes.
you haven't, try to get them. But last year they
No,
sold
they're
it.
not. They're
They're
not.
gone.
Like,
Oh,
Kelsey, I'll tell you, I sent that to Kelsey too. Bitch was late. Bitch hit me 15 minutes later, talking about, I can't get it. I said, they're gone. She goes, yep. I said, damn. I sent
yeah,
it to you right now.
yeah. That's it's that quick. I was like 7 minutes.
Very quick.
7 minutes last year. So I'm super pleased to have mine. It's a competition. It's called the Best in the West, Turf Wars Best in the West,
Hmm.
and so they got Cali, they got
Oh, look,
Omar.
look, 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 Dad. I was just about to talk. I was like, he was telling me
Yeah.
about it. I was just about to say he was telling me about it. He's here. What up?
Mm,
Come watch us win. We're in
yeah.
there.
Cantaloo said they were gone in 4 minutes this year. Wild.
That's crazy. I was, yep.
Hmm. We gonna be in the yeah. So it's Oregon, Cali, Washington meetup. I can't wait to see what the fuck is going on. That's what I'm saying. Like these kinds of things need to happen. The folks want it. All the tickets were sold out in 4 minutes, and
Yes.
there was no payment. You just had to reserve. Let's put that
Mm-hmm.
there, right?
Yep.
So you know what I mean.
Put the claps for
Um.
that. Put the claps for that.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold
We
on,
like
I
we
got
like
you.
we keep telling y'all there's free events out here. Okay, free.
Mhm. Mhm.
Free. Music Soul Child will be here in 2 weeks for free.
Oh, Willie now.
You didn't know? Oh yeah, across the
Mm.
street from my house at
Oh,
Emotion
two
Fest on
weeks.
Sunday. On
Okay.
Sunday, on the second.
You're gonna have
Yes,
to send me
be
a
here.
reminder. Yes. Okay, I'm coming.
Love. I'm about to be out there.
uh, my wife is mad. I could only buy one ticket. Absolutely. They will release some probably the day of. Good luck.
Oh,
Much respect. I might give my ticket to the brother and chill with the wifey. Of course, of course. But if not, come through. We miss you, Skinny.
I know.
Listen, Washington wants it. Make it happen and make your piece of the pie.
No, we
Now,
don't want it. Like the kids be saying, like our daddies and stuff. We need
no,
that. Do you
we
need
need
that? Yeah, we need that. We gotta have that. We want that. We need that. We gotta have that.
honestly. Um, and I just filled out an application. I'm looking at this global cannabis hospitality network, and I'm trying to learn more about the game because it's going down across the world. And we're going to be way too late if we continue to let this legislation hold us back in Washington state. So slide in my DMs, you know what I'm saying? If you're interested in
Slither,
finding out more, you said Slither.
slither. Me and Gabby be
Um,
saying that.
mm-hmm. Uh, uh, Drop next guest in the comments if you want to be on the sesh. Please. We would love to chat with you if you got something to say. And of course, follow slash subscribe to at the Bakersman Collective on IG, YouTube, or Twitch. We under Sesh Sundaze on TikTok as well. Um, any questions from the chat? What y'all got going on? We getting up out of here.
Hey,
What up,
Gabby,
keys?
I'm about to get ready, and I'll hit you within an hour.
Slither.
Slide it, slide it, slither. Yeah.
Please, please, please. All right, there ain't no questions. I think we're gonna get up out of here.
Hey, Skinny
Um,
was in there letting everyone know about the Bangersman Collective. A few people want us to come do tours, Lotta. I told you to
oh,
DM the page because I know that's y'all's part. Yep.
yeah, we
Tap
appreciate it.
in.
Yeah, I actually got this list going. And I feel like my freedom is coming back to me a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So the hiring process is
What's
real.
poppin'?
Yeah, what y'all got to say? Oh, well, okay, we up out of here, y'all. Stay baked.
Bye, y'all. I got a show Saturday. Pull up.